Yo, what's going on, guys? So the reason I'm making this video is because there is only so much that you can do in certain situations. Sometimes you just have to keep moving forward. And the reason why I'm making this video is because recently in my life, like, everything was going really well. And as of recently, a lot of things have happened to me. And I think it's just good that I continue staying sober. Don't go back to smoking, don't go back to drinking, don't go back to partying, don't go back to talking to girls. Just continue with my journey, even though it sucks. And the big reason why it sucks is because I have been the loneliest I've ever been in my life. And not to say that I feel alone, because the difference between being lonely and alone is very big. You could be alone without feeling lonely. You could have a lot of people and still feel lonely. As long as you don't feel lonely, it's okay. But the reason why I make this video is because I'm a day trader, and day trading was going really well. I passed my first evaluation May, June, July, August, September, like 5 months after day trading, 5 months, and I got my first payout. 5 months, and I passed my first eval. And then an additional 7 months later, within my first year of trading, I got my first payout. And it paid for all of the money I invested, and I had a little bit extra from the payout. And not just the time that I invested, but the emotions that I invested into day trading, and the discipline and driving myself crazy to make it work finally had paid itself off. And I had also just recently gotten out of a relationship, a long committed relationship. I was 8 months deep in this relationship. 3 years deep. And I got my first payout 8 months after we broke up. And those 8 months when I was alone, single, were honestly some of the loneliest months of my life. I didn't have anyone to talk to all day. I obviously had my friends, but like the thing about friends is like, I guess I valued her. I was prioritizing her over my friends, which was awful. But the point of the video is that you have to keep moving forward. And I think I'm making this video more for myself, but if this helps you guys too, then I would be happy to be able to do that for you. But when we had gotten out of that relationship, I thought my life was over. I saw myself marrying this girl. It just didn't work out. I was pouring hundreds, it even got into the $1,000 mark of day trading. And it wasn't until my first payout that I finally saw profit. So I was invested time and a lot of money and a lot of emotion into day trading, and I had nothing to show for it, but I kept on pushing, and finally got my first payout. A couple months ago, not to say that I got over her, because it's not like you truly get over anybody. From time to time, you'll still think like, ooh, I could have done that better. But I'm not in love with her anymore. I don't think about her all the time. I don't hate her. I wish her the best. Same with my first ex. But you just learn to move on and accept that things happen for a reason, even if it sucks. And the reason I'm making this video is because recently I told myself I'm not talking to any girls after this breakup until I get my first payout. And that is a promise I made to myself. I didn't have Instagram, I didn't have TikTok, I didn't have social media, no Snapchat. It was just me and my thoughts. Anyway, in the best way possible, I think that being alone for so long, not even relationship alone, but just being alone away from people, really taught me a lot about myself and what I value in people. And I notice I don't get along with a lot of people. It's not out of hate. It's really out of love for myself. I can't see myself with a lot of people. People who smoke and drink a lot, can't. And it's not out of hate, it's just I have a purpose in life. And the reason why I say just keep on moving on is because everything was going so well. I told myself, I'm not talking to girls until I get this first payout. And I went 8 months without talking to any girls. 8 months dialed in with very little contact with my friends, just focused on my craft, focused on God. And I was so close with God that I would see signs multiple times a day, every day from God. All I would listen to was worship music. I was so close with God. And I finally got that first payout. And it hit my bank. And I was so happy. Not even happy, I was relieved that it all worked out. And then things went bad. I got cocky and I blew my account. Saw a cute girl at the gym, got her number, we were talking for a little bit, and I thought it was going good. It wasn't. She cut things off with me recently, and that's a whole different thing, but so I lost my trading account. Talked to the first girl I talked to in almost a year, and it lasted like 2 weeks. A 2-week situationship, talking stage. So I have no trading account. I'm back to being alone. Yeah. But all I could do is just keep moving forward, because things were way worse. I didn't even have a payout. 9 months ago, I got broken up with from a 3-year relationship. I was heartbroken. I had no payout. I had nothing to show for anything. But I just kept pushing every day. And I'm making this video to remind myself, but if you need to hear this too, just keep on going, Things aren't bad, but they could be a lot better. So I think it's just important that you can just appreciate the current moment, just appreciate what you have, and whatever's meant to be will be, whatever's not won't. I'm just kind of bummed out because I don't know, it's like I was doing so good, and then I just got distracted, and bro, I invested so much time and focus on this girl, and it just happened so quick. It's just one day we were talking and the next we're not. So yeah, I stopped prioritizing trading. Prioritized her. You know what happens. If you don't prioritize yourself, she gonna leave your ass. She will leave you. Because what I noticed is when I was not thinking about girls, a lot of girls I say this humbly, I felt like I was being approached. And then I started doing the approaching. And look where that ended up. So I think as a man, it's just important that we just accept that we have to keep moving forward and just care about ourselves. And when the time is right, things will happen. Not just relationships. This goes for anything. Your dreams, your aspirations, what's meant to be and what's not meant to be in your life. But yeah, I just hope that you guys can learn something from this. Just keep going forward no matter what happens. Because I was in a terrible part of my life. I was smoking every day. I don't even want to get into it. But I've come so far just to let something so minor, like, ruin that. You know what I mean? Like, I came so far to let some minor inconvenience affect me that much. It's just so annoying. Like, it's just so annoying. It's like the one time I apply myself to I just can't get over this. Like, the one time I genuinely go out of my way to just do something for someone else, like, that happens. Like, cool. Like, I was trying to be kind, you know. I was trying to, like, whatever. Things happen. Oh gosh. Probably not gonna post this, but I think I need to post this for myself. So have a good night, guys. God bless you.